A need is a good or service essential for living. A want is a good or service which people would like to have, but which is not essential for living. People's wants are unlimited. The economic problem. There exist unlimited wants but limited resources to produce the goods and services to satisfy those wants. This creates scarcity. Factors of production are those resources needed to produce goods or services. There are 4 factors of production and they are in limited supply. Scarcity is the lack of sufficient products to fulfill the total wants of the population. Definitions to learn. Opportunity cost is the next best alternative given up by choosing another item. Definitions to learn. Specialization occurs when people and businesses concentrate on what they are best at. Division of labor is when the production process is split up into different tasks and each worker performs one of these tasks. It is a form of specialization. Capital L. Businesses combine factors of production to make products, goods and services, which satisfy people's wants. Added value is the difference between the selling price of a product and the cost of bought-in materials and components. The primary sector of industry extracts and uses the natural resources of Earth to produce raw materials used by other businesses. The secondary sector of industry manufactures goods using the raw materials provided by the primary sector. The tertiary sector of industry provides services to consumers and the other sectors of industry. Deindustrialization occurs when there is a decline in the importance of the secondary, manufacturing sector of industry in a country. Key info. A mixed economy has both a private sector and a public, statal sector. Capital is the money invested into a business by the Entrepreneur is a person who organizes, operates and takes the risk for a new business venture. Independence. Able to choose how to use time and money. Risk. Many new entrepreneurs' businesses fail, especially if there is poor planning. A business plan is a document containing the business objectives and important details about the operations, finance, registered sign and owners of the new business. Capital employed is the total value of capital used in the business. Definitions. To learn, internal growth occurs when a business expands its existing operations. External growth is when a business takes over or merges with another business. It is often called integration, as one business is integrated into another one. A takeover or acquisition is when one business buys out the owners of another business, which then becomes part of the predator business, the business which has taken it over. A merger is when the owners of two businesses agree to join their businesses together to make one business. Horizontal integration is when one business merges with or takes over another one in the same industry at the same stage of production. Vertical integration is when one business merges with or takes over another one in the same industry but at a different stage of production. Vertical integration can be forward or backward. Definitions. To learn, conglomerate integration is when one business merges with or takes over a business in a completely different industry. This is also known as diversification.